To throw, Young. They'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Here we go. Check, pick. Yellow, line.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
Here we go. Opposite. Green. Check white.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Set. Ready.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to throw now. Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Straight ahead with Hubbard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. Here's 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. That one complete to Liggett. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. From 13 yards out. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Throwing now is Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. That one out wide and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Following the interception, Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Let's go now. Ready, set.
Now Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 33.
Let's go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
On the set. Here we go.
Right back to Hubbard. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Okay, right. Here we go.
Now Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Set, ready.
Young now. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Kaiser White. And the Cards are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came.
Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And shedding a man at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Young. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Kaiser White. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. He's got Harrison left side complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson from 10 yards out. And the Cards are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes Chuba Hubbard. Let's take a closer look at him. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Young will set to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Here's Young from the shotgun. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Greg George deep for Arizona. .39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Murray now. That pass completed to Dortch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's Murray. That's complete to McBride. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Murray. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And that one too wide and incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. Murray now to throw. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 35. That one goes for 24 yards. On play action, it's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Set, huh?
Young now from the 50. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Set, ready. Blitz.
Young to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll throw again. Young. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the lock. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So we reach halftime. No sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms, and they're running right back out. Halftime over, 3rd quarter, ready to go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray headed back out onto the field. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Here's Murray from midfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Escaping the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Dancing to his left. Murray with a nice move. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. To throw, it's Murray. Buying time to his left. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And the have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Cardinals.
Murray going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Prater's kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now here's Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he's got his man on the out route. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. He'll get this down to the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. Busts through the tackle, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Come on, set.
Young. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
Holding. Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Here is Young. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. an even 90 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here we go.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Jalen Thompson picks it. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Former first-rounder Derek Brown living up to the billing on that stop.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Murray. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Murray. Forced out to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That one complete to Leggett. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Check pink. Yellow. Line.
Now Young. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
22 meter. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. A give running right, it's Hubbard. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Young working out of the gun. That one complete to Leggett. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Ready, ready.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Murray now to throw. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Murray with a nice move. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Here's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Connor going to try and run it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Young to throw it. Got a man, that's Liggett. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Young to throw it. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd down, Young from the gun. Being chased out left. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Throwing, Young. That is caught by Thielen. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. To throw, Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Young now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Young will set to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Young to throw on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Come on, set.
It'll be Young again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen from 10 yards out. And the Panthers get a bit closer.
Ready.
Now Young's going to throw for this. Flush to his right. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball...
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And Connor going to pick up a Cardinals first down as he'll get this up past the 40.